A few days left of unseasonably cool weather. Usually it's our triple-digit heat we have to worry about, but tonight it's actually the cooler temps bringing danger.
Already this month, tragedy for two people being swept away by fast-moving currents, but they weren't even swimming in the water.
CBS 13's Ashley Sharp is in Auburn with how the danger is different this summer.
This is not the first time that we've warned you about those fast and cold waterways. But for people out hitting the trails like here at Hidden Falls in Auburn, just being near the water feels safer, right? But as we've learned from two people across the state falling into waterways, the risk is still there. The sound of summer, the water, both a joy and a danger. This year, the big melt means your favorite summer spots are more unpredictable. That message from California state parks.
It is different even for people who've gone out to places that they're very familiar with.
For hikers and bikers at Hidden Falls in Auburn.
The water's cold, but there's a lot of it.
The risk isn't worth it.
A lot of times on our rides, we will do a swim ride where our main purpose is to go out and ride to a swimming area. This year, it's just been almost unbearable.
Fun turned to fear for just two young people already this month. Hiker Hayden Klemenach went missing Sunday at Yosemite, still not found.
They were leaning down to dunk their heads in and their hats in to cool off when within a split second, it sounds like Hayden slipped. One of his hands or one of his knees slipped, and he slipped into the water, into the current.
At Eagle Falls near Lake Tahoe on July 4th, the sheriff's office says a woman was dipping her feet in the water when she slipped and fell down the waterfall to her death. The proof that you don't even have to be in the water for its dangers to strike.
Even if they're not planning to get in, we'd recommend that they are wearing a life jacket just in case, there is an accident where someone might slip in.
Jorge Moreno adds, never hike or swim alone and always stay on the designated trail.
Wade in slowly, test out the water.
So summer fun doesn't turn to tragedy. And if you're hitting those trails or parks, make sure that a friend or a family member who is not with you knows where you are, where exactly you're going, and what time you'll be back. Them knowing that is the best way to get emergency crews your way in case an emergency happens, especially if you don't have cell service.
And as Ashley was reporting that, we just got word of a rescue yesterday at the very location where she was. A young man dove into the water. CHP helicopter had to go and rescue him. So he obviously got a little too close and a little too dangerous with that fast moving and cold water.
So those dangers are out there. Chief Meteorologist Nick Mariano is joining us now. And Nick, we've been talking about how cool it's been, those cool waters too. But now we've also got the winds ramping up out there right now.
Yeah, especially in the Delta too. The Delta's that breeze coming right off the Delta is keeping temperatures cool right now. Look at the gust though. In Fairfield, we're gusting close to 40 miles per hour. Same as you work your way down just north of Tracy. So these are the winds that we've been talking about, is keeping temperatures on the cooler end. Even downtown Sacramento, we're gusting to about 20, near 25 miles per hour at times. So regardless of the how warm it gets during the day, the water temperature remains cool. We'll still have that snow melt coming off the Sierra, and that will be the case through the weekend into really the next couple of weeks. Tonight, temperatures on their way down to the upper 50s, but we will see return to the 80s tomorrow before a big warm up. We're going to have a lot more on that coming up, Marley.
All right, well, look for that. Thank you, Nick.